Yeah, well, thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe. I'll have a lovely day. Oh my God. I am not joking. I thought in the middle of that I was going to die. 5 lots of 5 times 30-second exercises, including shuffle and squat, squatting star jump, climbing the rope jog, bear rolls from a crab to a bear position, press up stretches, land, and burpees. Does anyone else hate the word burpees? Burpees, all I want to do when I hear that word is burp. Oh, by the way, happy Saturday morning. I need at least an hour to go. The great thing about that is though, for half an hour of pain, as my mate Joe says, you don't have to do anything else for the rest of the day. At the least, hit your 10,000 steps, and that's it. Otherwise, your body will crave more food than he's designed for you. So let's hope we can do it. I mean, I didn't want to get up this morning. I lay in bed looking at the clock thinking, oh, just another half an hour. But no, it might have killed me. But I'll be very, very relieved I did it later today. I wonder what Nadia's up to.
It is so bizarre. Every single time I come to Glasgow, it's like this. I'm going to come back with a tan from Glasgow and look at the garden. It's so beautiful. So we've just been sat here now for the last 2 hours, just chatting and drinking tea. And now we're going to go out and get some coffees from the cafe down the road and come back and drink those and just sit chatting. No, it's been so nice. Ian's away, the kids are busy, so it's just been 2 gals chatting away. Yeah, and we've been talking about maybe doing Instagram lives on Friday mornings together, so that'll be fun, that'll be exciting. Yeah, coffee and croissant time, I think.
We've talked a lot about my mum's relationship with drugs on this channel. And in some regards, obviously, it led to many quite sad moments in her life, my childhood, moments of deep concern, anxiety, physical, emotional, psychological problems, probably long-lasting, sort of still there really, in her, in me, things that probably will never be resolved, but we've made peace, haven't we, Mum?
I hope so.
But anyway, one of the byproducts of her drug addictions and sort of predilection for narcotics is that she supplies me with my own drugs. Inhalers. Look, not only 1, 2, 3! But the really weird thing is that the last one of these she supplied me with. Now, the reason I get through so many is when I use them as a bit of a comfort blanket. Every time I go to the doctors, they ask me to blow into it. Do they get you to do it?
Yeah.
And what I keep telling the nurses, you do know that all asthma sufferers are really good at this. I mean, all asthma sufferers can blow the thing off the end of the scale.
Oh.
I think it's a wrong test.
Typical
Because,
you.
well, they need to test you when you wake up first thing in the morning or in the middle of the night when you wake up like this. They should then get you to blow it, not when you're bloody there feeling fine. Anyway, the last one of these Nanny Di gave me must have been in a bag of hers with something very scented. You don't wear perfume, do you?
So I don't know what. It
Because-
might have been deodorant.
That's why every time I took it, I was taking in your deodorant.
Oh, you would have been, yeah.
It was really odd. It sort of made me feel slightly more constrained and constricted.
It would do.
What deodorant do you use?
At least I use the one without aluminium.
Oh, she uses that Japanese one?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So I've had that going into my lungs. Anyway, I used to smoke years ago. There's a photo on my Instagram account of me having a cigarette
we all did.
on the day of my wedding. I know. But I was I'm writing this play, as you probably know, but I was writing one detail of one scene with one character. And as I wrote the idea that he smoked a cigarette and inhaled on an inhaler, I realised that's what I used to do.
Did you want one?
What?
I thought you were going to say...
No, when I used to smoke, I'd smoke and then I'd take an inhaler so I could breathe more to smoke.
Idiot.
I mean,
What's
that
an idiot?
is A, moronic, B, addictive, C, well, there's just nothing I can add to C.
Moronic again.
I think double moronic. I think, yeah, moronic with a capital C.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there you go. I've got my supply of inhalers probably for the next day.
We are in mortal danger. Oh, Bonnie, look what a beautiful day. We are in mortal danger. Kaye does this all the time when we come to Glasgow. She takes us to the best. She's brought us in here for a wee coffee. So are we resisting, Bonnie?
Yeah.
We are. But even Bonnie's resisting.
I don't want it, Kate. still haven't had breakfast.
It's now 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
I love this routine. We're just heading down to B&Q to get some bits and bobs for the garden. This is in the vlog now, but I tell you what, sometimes it's a real head fuck trying to work out what we're filming stuff for. But we're heading to B&Q to get Nanny Di some stuff for the gardening in Greenfigure Hill. There's a little routine that she always does. She gets to this side of the car and she always cleans it out.
Because otherwise I can't get in.
But here's the thing. Stephen, lovely Stephen's here fixing the utility room and all that. What did you just say, Mum?
It's very odd because we came out.
Having spoken to him.
I've spoken to him that side, and now he came out of this door.
Well, it's funny.
Are there two of him?
Well, it's funny you should say that, because the other day I had a conversation with him about the trees. Walked through the house, came out, he'd cut half the trees down.
There's two.
There's two Stephens. I'm going to have to ask him. Guys, do you think there's two Stephens?
I think there is.
I think there's more than one.
I do.
I think they just move rapidly between.
Kiss-ups, look.
What? Isn't that bizarre? Go look at my nose. Why is the end of my nose so globulous? Look, it's perfectly round. My God, if I carried on drinking, I would have had one of those really pock-marked, almost like, you know, the bottom of really old gnarly trees that have those kind of mossy bits on them. It'd probably be a bit mossy because there'd be a bit of boginess in there too. Look, I'd have really had... Mum,
Yeah?
if I'd carried on drinking, look, I'd have had one of those really gnarly...
noses,
Yeah, wouldn't I?
I saw a man on the waiting at Shadwell Station the other day, and he'd got like, oh my God, they're fascinating to look at. But you
Oh
never
my
get
God,
one.
they're almost like they're like entire interplanetary systems of their own.
Yeah, it's very
like you
savage.
look at them and you think. I mean, I could almost write an entire sci-fi dystopian novel based on the creatures that live on the pockmarked holes of a nose. Anyway, you can probably tell I've just had a double espresso. Sorry, look, here's the thing. Sometimes when I'm editing the vlogs, if I'm honest, Nadia is a natural at being in front of the camera. She's very sort of warm, avuncular. Well, not avuncular, that's more of a blokey thing. But, you know, she's very warm, she's very auntie. What's the female version of avuncular, Mum? What's the auntie version? I don't think there is one, is there? But Nadia is very, whatever the female version of avuncular is.
T-A-N-T-E.
Yeah, yes.
But, I don't know. And this
I was just saying, and so sometimes, you know, I'm stupid because I think I just... You know, maybe it's a bit more entertaining or interesting. And so I apologise that this weekend you're probably going to have to suffer a lot more of me. You love suffering a lot more of Nanny Di, but I do recognise that I am at times a really irritating bastard who keeps going on and on and on.
No.
Yeah, so I do apologise. But in the absence of footage, what do you want us to do? Not put anything out?
Well, there's lots going on anyway.
There's lots going on here, but Nadia is having a lovely time with her friend Kaye. So we don't want to be bothering her too much. Though we'd all like to see some funniness between her and Kaye, because when they're funny, they're funny.
Kaye is one of those really annoying people that always has really lovely things on, and you go, where's that from? And she always says, oh, just from this wee shop down the end of my road. And she's kept it a secret all these years, and now she's finally let me in it.
But the thing is, you can't afford it.
Which is actually true. Maybe I never should have come. What's it called? Daniel's?
Yeah, you should really have stayed outside.
Daniel's.
I got permission for you to come in here.
I might just go outside with my sausage rolls where I belong. Oh, look at Bee. Look. She likes it in here.
There's nothing in there. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Just shoes.
So many gorgeous things in here.
Mum, we're at home base, by the way. Turf rolls. What do you do with turf rolls?
Well, I don't know, but if anybody knows, you guys do.
Do you dig up parts of the garden and then put them in?
You might find that you could do with a turf roll or two.
Well, I think we could. That's
no,
the
you're
way.
not getting one now.
I want to buy turf roll.
No,
I want
no.
turf roll. I'm being drawn to the turf roll.
No, Mark,
turf roll.
you're doing it the wrong way round.
What?
You have to do the thing where you get a place in the garden.
You've cut it up.
Yes, and then you
cut a square and then you put it in.
And then you come out. Oh God, love, the storm is coming.
I want
No,
turf.
I'm not letting you.
So attractive, isn't it? I just want to buy it and lie on it.
No, don't.
Oh look, it really is grass. I mean, it's quite a thing, isn't it? Really, it's quite clever. When we're in B&Q now, and my mum just reminded me that one of my first ever jobs was working on the night shift stock taking at B&Q.
On the main
In
A40 road
Greenford.
out of London, yeah.
Yeah, in Greenford. And Graham,
Bless
our
him,
neighbour,
bless him.
Graham, I really liked Graham.
Graham was great.
He was, wasn't he? He gave me a job at an unemployment benefit office to work in. It was weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have a fondness for hardware stores. Do you have a fondness?
I
for-
do.
Do you like drills?
Not drills, but I love things like step ladders.
Do you want one in every colour?
Do you have to put like even like a 7 or anything? Just so that 5. I have a 5. Do you want to try a 5?
Oh, so many twinkles. These are the ones I want. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, okay. And these. I love those. Love those. How gorgeous are they?
Sorry, we were just shopping in B&Q. We just saw a cat walk past. Hey?
There's a cat deciding which way to go. It's just gone towards household.
Hang on, let me go. What are you doing in here? It's a B&Q cat. Shopping. So the cat just was going upstairs to soft furnishings. That's so funny. These power tools. As you get older, the thought of a power tool is exciting. It's just gone up to soft furnishings, Mum. Seriously, it's just gone up the stairs to soft furnishings. There's a cat in here. Are you enjoying looking at taps?
Don't you love things like this? And especially when they come like that.
Oh, I do.
Don't you
I
just
do.
want that one immediately?
Home hardware. I'm going to have that.
I mean, doesn't it look wonderful?
Look, guys. Is that not just what I need to put things up and become the handyman that Stephen is?
you know
I think
what-
Nadia might leave me for Steve.
Do you know what you might enjoy doing is fishing?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
You have little boxes like that in fishing.
No, I know. You like the boxes, don't you?
I suppose I do, really. But
I want that box. It's lovely.
it is, isn't it?
Fence repair kit. I just turned the trolley round and knocked
In the
all of
process,
those
knocks
off.
the whole of that down.
Very embarrassing
And
because
as
look,
his mother, I can say, Subs, I have never seen Mark have an accident like that. He's very deft. I would use the word deft,
I'm getting old.
meaning that, and he completely misjudged the end of that. and
Oh
that
God,
was
I'm going to do it
hysterical.
again. I'm gonna do it again.
And
Do we,
don't
need,
do it.
do we need a coat hook?
Do we need a trolley that long?
Well, I think we might do in a minute. Where are the power drills? Ah, here. I need a drill bits. I need drill bits. And I need a power screwdriver because again, mine's gone bloody missing. Where do these things go?
So, what did we come in? What did we come out for?
Coffee,
What have we got?
a pair of shoes and a top.
No jacket. We literally said, let's go and get coffee, bring it back to the house,
And
and
4
sit in the
sausage rolls.
garden. I've got 4 sausage rolls, and now we need another coffee to take back to the garden.
Get over the shop and spending all this money.
Subs, isn't that fantastic? No more nails, that is called.
I should buy that for Nadia when she puts her fake
I
nails
know
on.
exactly what that's for. It tells me, and that is just job
Yeah,
done.
that's what they
practically.
call Ron seal in programme titles. It tells you what's in it.
Exactly.
You
I
don't
think that's
need
fantastic.
nails. I love the dumbbells to illustrate strength.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not getting all the illusions.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these, Mark.
that's wonderful. You're enjoying the hardware section, Mum.
What's
There's another bit. That's 2 bits now.
We all did toast for 2. Our faces were a picture. That's why everyone in this cafe is really, really slim.
Don't go gorging yourself now.
So, I'm now looking for some nuts. Not my own nuts. Where are the nuts? Ah, nuts. So I've got a nut feeder. I like to feed the birds. Tell me about the wabbits. Tell me about the wabbits. Kiki's reading of Mice and Men at the moment. Fledglings? What are fledglings? Oh, would you like a pair of those gloves,
They're
Mum?
lovely, but there's no price on them, Mark.
They're probably 100. That'd be a
They probably are
£3,000, please.
£3,000. Can you find the price? Put them in there and we'll find out.
Did you hear that? All available members of staff deal with the small woman who's in the glove department.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. Oh, yeah, fat balls. But unfortunately, fat ball thin.
No way of hold.
We've got no way of putting them without the squirrels just run and get them.
No, exactly. And look, it's only
How do you make a nut ball? How do you make the, what are they called? Fat balls. How do you make fat balls squirrel resistant?
suet cake? You
I know
even-
it sounds attractive, doesn't it? Oh, look, there's a proper gnome here, look.
I don't like the name. Oh, look at his bottom.
It's like me and my
It
chaps.
is. It's just like you. Oh, look at him.
That's hideous.
Isn't it? Well, somebody might like it.
There's a workshop somewhere where that came out and they went, oh, that looks nice. Do we need one?
What is it?
Got a funny feeling we might.
What is it? We definitely need it.
I mean,
What is it?
it's needed. So sad. When I was lawn mowing the lawn, Mum.
Decoration.
When I was lawn mowing the lawn, something
Yes.
terrible happened.
What happened?
I haven't
You
been
went
to-
over.
Well, a frog was running away from me. And then I ushered it, tried to get it into the bed, and it obviously went the wrong way. And when I turned around and went the other way, it flew across the garden in about 85 different pieces.
Oh, Mark, that is not funny.
I felt
That's
terrible.
horrible.
Felt terrible. I really
You
did.
could have avoided it if you
I did. I tried to rescue it.
I mean, literally, oh shite. The dog has
Dilemma.
just done one and I don't have a poo bag. B, could you not have held on till we got home?
What about your coffee cup?
No, I've not finished my coffee. Can I take a bit of that?
Oh my God, my beautiful new top.
Was this a present?
Go on then. Oh God. So it would never have occurred to you to just kick it in the street and run.
Oh, hang on there.
Could be. Oh yeah, there are actually people watching us. We would have got done.
Where? Right, come on,
Where are you
let's go.
going to put it now?
Don't get this mixed up with your sausage roll, whatever you do.
Say what?
Can I just pull a white eyebrow?
Where is it? Which?
There, look. Can you see there? Oh, no, it didn't come.
No. After my chest waxing, I can cope with anything.
Oh, no, it didn't come.
You
pull
pulled
it out.
something out, though.
Pull it out. Pull it out yourself.
Can I do it later?
Yeah, right.
Jesus, what? Nadia has to pick my ear holes when we're in supermarkets. It's really odd. And now it's raining, Mum, so we can't do any gardening.
Well, also
You might have to carry that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You carry it? 4 candle.
4 candles.
Oh, Mum, you look like one of the gnomes.
I am like a gnome, look.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Oh, my God,
Shitting hell, it's
pouring.
absolutely tipping down.
You'll have to go back to the car and then open
Oh, bring the. Oh my God, hang on, I've got to get this in the car. Let's go that way. Come on, Mum. How you doing with your fork? Forking hell. Forking hell, bloody hell. Where's the keys? Where are my keys? I'm going to have to turn off. I've just realised what I've forgotten to do. Oh, Nadia always says it's about planning with this new programme. We've just got coffee, so
Yeah.
got coffee, oat milk cappuccino. You're a skinny flat white woman.
I am.
Why is that? What do you like about it?
The double shot and I have skim milk always.
Yeah, why is that? It's not like milk. Anyway, as we now know, milk is not good for you. Causes eczema, asthma, you name it. But interestingly, sales of all the non-dairy milks have gone through the roof.
Yeah.
But none of the sales of dairy milk have gone down. So that just means we're taking in more milk.
That's not good in itself, though, is it?
No, so we're just consuming yet more of the planet's resources. It'd be fine if it kind of meant we weren't. I didn't realise that cattle is one of the main carbon
Yes.
creators.
Yes.
Not cattle. It's not cattle's fault. It's
No.
our fault for eating it. Here's the thing. So we've been to B&Q. Check. Been fleeced for an awful lot of money. Just got a skinny flat white, oat milk cappuccino, and 2 muffins, fleeced for £10.50. We're now heading off to Sainsbury's because Kiki has a friend over and they need lunch. But guess what I've forgotten?
What?
To look at my meal plan to work out what I need to buy in order to eat my meal plan meal. Now, this is DEFCON Danger City because my stomach is gnawry. I'm allowed 1 snack, so I'm allowed 40 grams of nuts or a piece of fruit. But what am I going to have for lunch? It's now 1:10. I'm in the danger zone.
Oh dear,
This is the danger zone.
This is very much the danger
The danger zone, Mum. I could end up pummeling your head repeatedly.
I know.
With a
Let's
muffin.
Let's quickly. Well, what can we do as a damage limitation?
could eat blueberry muffins.
No,
No, there's a
have
damage
you any idea
limitation.
what-
No, I have no idea what we need. I think I might go for the peanut. Let's think. Peanut butter smoothie as a meal. That might be the one. I might have all the things at home. Anyway, so we've got to go. We're going to Sainsbury's now, but might never ever get home again.
Many hours later, and I, with my half Arab skin, now have a sunburn from Glasgow.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Here, it's a bit tingly. Just a wee bit. I literally can't believe it.
I
It's
missed it.
just been. I feel like I've been away to Marbella for the weekend. Marbs. But we've certainly done the carbs.
Yeah, we have.
I think all we've actually done is eat carbohydrates.
Lots of carbs.
Carbs. I don't think girls can get together without indulging in carbs.
Okay. So we're shooting a hell of a lot of green-fingered hell stuff today. So this is a little bit of vlog here. Just to say that we've... Nadia, I don't know what Nadia's up to actually. I think she's gone for a nice walk in Glasgow.
Oh.
Mum, you look even smaller than normal.
I do, don't I?
Stephen has managed to retrieve our boiler action at home.
Thank goodness.
Me and Nanny have done lots of gardening. You'll see it in Green-Fingered Hell. Kiki, the smell of nail varnish upstairs is so overwhelming.
Is it? Oh, how sweet.
As Kiki and her friend Sally get ready for their party. Maddie, bless her, I've texted her, but I think she might be on stage. So it's all happening, isn't it? And so we are about to go to the garden centre just before the shops close on Saturday afternoon. Flick over to Green-Fingered Hell to see what we did. So just for the vlog and for Green-Fingered Hell, this clip can go in both films. I really enjoy buying Nadia, I enjoy buying her flowers for vases, but I really enjoy building. I feel like I'm building an enormous gift to her, curating an enormous gift in the garden. I love doing that. I was just saying to the subs, I really enjoy curating this. It's like the principle behind buying someone a bunch of flowers. This is like it taken to the next level, presenting a garden to her. Oh, just come upstairs. I'm absolutely exhausted. Gone like a bat out of hell at the garden. Bless him, Stephen's doing a great job in the utility room, but there's a lot of noise. It's not sort of like comfortable to be downstairs watching telly. The girls are about to go in a minute, so I've just come upstairs just to collapse for 10 seconds. And of course, as soon as I collapse, I see the curtains. Spirit level, drill bits, screws, raw plugs. Okay, so the evening took a slightly different turn in that Kiki. How long had Kiki been at the party before I got a sort of text?
About an hour at the most.
An hour at the most. Say hello, Nanny Di.
Hello.
Yeah, you're a bit tired. You've done well. She's done really well in the garden today with her bad knee.
Oh.
Yeah, so what happened? Explain what happened to the subs.
Well, suddenly there was consternation.
I was editing the vlog.
And I don't know what I was doing. And Mark said, we've got to go. She doesn't like it. And I just
party.
The party. And I thought something's happened at the party. She's had an inappropriate comment or something. Something's happened. And she's got the measure of it very quickly, so we've got to go because it was so quick.
And I always say to the girls, even if I've only just dropped you at a party and I'm turning around and you feel unsafe, call me. Yeah,
which is so good because they did. She did. And then, but then, get this, we drive like maniacs from here because Mark is like mad, hair standing up, blah, blah, blah.
A bit like it is now, actually.
And then we get there, and then the worst thing and the best thing a parent can see, as Mark said.
Best thing?
Well, in
the
the sense
best thing
that
if something's awful, they're safe.
To be there.
Oh, right.
Worst thing.
Yeah. And so
your daughter could be in a terrible state. How are you feeling?
And then there were police vans. There were about at least two police
two or three police vans.
Loads of police. A very worried-looking father. We didn't know he was the father.
No, we didn't realise he was very sweet. The dad whose party it was.
Yeah.
And so I hasten to add, nothing was untoward at the party, but some boys were trying to get in that weren't invited.
Yeah, which
so
is what
we knew the boys. They just weren't invited for a reason.
Yeah.
Stupid boys, you know.
Which is what the policewoman, bless her, said to us straight away.
But the woman, I thought the WPC was very good. She saw the panic on my side. I mean, because as you pull up and you see flashing blue lights.
Yeah, which seemed to be everywhere. Yeah, it's true.
Hell.
No, I was like shaking. My friend ran up to me. He was just like having a panic attack and everything. Because everyone, it was like something from the Hunger Games. They all came like flooding out the kitchen.
Yeah.
Flooding out the kitchen. They were like, the police are here. We're gonna get arrested.
I love the way you all refer to them as the feds.
Yeah, they were like, the feds are here. Oh my god.
So we went from sort of 0 to 100 to 0 in our heart rate, all in the space of. Did you enjoy? Well, we won't talk about whether you enjoyed it. It's probably not
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I mean, I suppose it was brought to an unlikely early end.
We were there for like an hour and a half.
Your friend Johnny was so sweet. He was all I remember of Johnny was he was in the road with not his bum bag, you know, his kind of what is it? Sort of,
Yeah.
sort of like a
He
bum
lost
bag.
it and he was like,
Oh,
I'm
did
gonna
he?
die, I'm
Well, he
gonna
looked
get killed.
like he was worried he was going to lose it.
Yeah.
Bless him, I love Johnny. Johnny, if you see this, we love you. And he was like, I'm going to get her, and he
Yeah,
ran
he
into.
like bought extra shoes or something for his friend,
Oh.
and like they were quite expensive shoes. And his friend like ran off, and he was like, "My parents! Oh my god, my parents are gonna kill me!" And he was like crying and everything.
And then Johnny ran into a house, but it was like watching Johnny run into a house. At this point, I didn't know if he was running into a house that was on fire. I didn't know what was going on in the house at that
No,
point.
because this girl like screamed that the police were in the house. It
Oh my
like got
God.
into the house. So everyone was like crying.
Kiki, can I just say, right, that's one party you've been to where the police have been, another party you nearly got into
Almost
fight
got
with
into
a
a fight.
girl gang. Can we make the next one, I don't know, like a really sedate
No, because I got
picnic
there.
or
I got
something?
there and I was like, oh, it's going to be a really nice chill party because there wasn't that many people and there was just music and stuff, and then all that happened.
Why does this always happen when your mum's away? Isn't it funny? It's like it always kicks off. Anyway, so that was the unlikely. And what are we going to do now, Mum? Whilst the girls are upstairs chilling. We're going to watch
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
You mean Chernobyl as
I
in
just
the...
want to get as close to that
So
salami as possible.
I'm so sorry, I'm trying... No,
No, just
have one.
no. But I can't. If I break,
Can I take the salami?
if I slip off that slippery slope just
At
once.
least you're supposed to eat something.
I know I'm going to make myself another peanut butter and jam smoothie because it's on the list. Why is that funny? Why are you laughing at me?
Which is not food, basically.
I'm on the edge, Kiki. You know how women get premenstrual? I'm pre-smoothie.
Yeah. Well, make it now.
Okay, I'm going to make it now, and then we're going to watch Chernobyl. And by then, your vlog will be up, and this will be yesterday or tomorrow. And then we've done so much gardening.
We have.
It seems apt that we've just watched the first episode of Chernobyl. I'm not making light of it at all, but it's slightly chilling that this hallway is like being in the nuclear reactor. How would you describe that watch? As a quick...
It was absolutely exhausting. It was horrific.
and totally
Beyond
traumatized.
horror, in a way.
It was
because
beyond horror
real.
because it's real.
Yeah.
I understand totally why Nadia said she didn't want the girls to watch it. The tension.
The horror, the fact that
Yeah.
you knew everybody. Well, yeah, I was trying to.
And when you look, when they have these subtle ways of illustrating how the radiation was having an effect, and you think that's a subtle use of the drama in the programme, but that was how it was.
Exactly. Well, that's exactly what I mean. It's
Yeah.
just we were watching an reenactment.
It was horrible.
It is.
Horrible. Oh. All right. Night night, Mum.
Pleasant dreams.
Pleasant dreams. Oh. Just waiting for Maddie to get home.